planning department in Mumbai, and we were one of the pioneers in India to offer fee-based services in the financial planning space. Before that, I was working with, for 4 years, I was working with a company called Financial Planning Standards Board India. How many of you have heard of CFP certification? Okay, great. So we administered CFP certification, and I was handling various roles there in my managerial capacity and also editing financial planning journal. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, good evening people. My name is Rohit Bhardwaj. I basically represent a company known as Omnimax India Private Limited. We are basically into financial planning software. On a personal side, I am basically with the company from the last 4 years. We are into basically helping people actually, the first dilemma is how to start or how to, charge fees and everything. So our kind of a software helps to, professionalize your business. How to charge. So we have different subsets. Personally, before Omnimax, I was with ICICI Bank. I have worked with Axis. I have for a stint been an IFA for 6 months as well. And in terms of the knowledge and domain, a lot of you will have questions about, how to even, charge fees, how to set up a fee-based practice. So we all gathered here to basically, comment on the questions which have been put to us. So I'll just give it to Mr. Bhatt.
Let Neha also introduce herself.
I'm a certified financial planner and looking into comprehensive financial planning for the business. The first question that we are taking up for the day is fee-based financial planning viable in India? Are people ready to pay for it? Is the environment right? We would like to take the panel's view.
In the first place, I'm very happy to see that we have a house full. So it just goes to show that financial planning is gaining a lot of momentum and people are interested either by choice or it's because of the force of external environment. Whichever is financial planning is gaining momentum. To put the perspectives right, I want to understand how many people actually understand what is financial planning, so that we are all on the common platform and what we talk makes sense to you. How many of you understand what is financial planning? That's 25%. Okay, and it looks like they are CFPs or pursuing CFP certification. Okay, so that the next 25 minutes which we spend is really fruitful to you, I'll spend 2-3 minutes in making you understand what is financial planning. Okay, in the first place, it's much more than investments. Get this right. Okay, financial planning is much more than investments. It includes insurance, contingency planning, it includes taxation, estate planning, everything. Second, you start with diagnosing your client. Okay, you spend 2 to 3 years, just to give you an example of how financial planning happens, you spend around 2 to 3 years in just understanding what the client scenario is. Okay. Then you go on to analyze each and every aspect of his personal finance. Taxation, estate, insurance, investment, budgeting, net worth, cash flows, everything. Then in the end, you give a presentation to the client. Okay, you also understand his goals and aspirations in life. And then you give a planned presentation to the client, in which you say, okay, here is where you are right now. This is where you want to go, and this is the path which you need to follow. And these, as a financial planner, these are the set of strategies and recommendations from my side that you need to follow. Okay, so this whole 3 parts put together is called as financial planning, and it usually takes around 20 to 30 hours to do something like this. It's called as comprehensive financial planning, and this 20 to 30 hours involves efforts and time from you, right? So you get compensated by the way of fees from your clients. So 20 to 30 hours, maybe your worth is 500 per hour. So you charge 10,000 to 15,000 rupees or 10,000 to 30,000 rupees, whatever it is. So you charge a particular fee to take him through the financial planning process. So get this perspective right, okay? So that you're on the same platform. Now talking about is financial planning viable in India and is the time right? Very much. there is no better time than today to get into financial planning practice. Either get in or transition. Whichever ways, this is the time. Okay, it's not just a statement, it is backed up by logics. One, regulations. We all know how things are happening. Okay, the way things are happening, it is happening worldwide, it's happening in India also. The regulator and the government are inclined, for the sake of customers, to go towards zero load structure. Right? Agree? Inclination is there, you accept it or not, it's a hard fact. Financial planning is required for that, to face it. Second, consumers. The clients are moving up. They require professionalism. They are demanding professionalism. They are getting exposed to global markets. They are having high disposable income. They don't mind paying fees. Trust me. People who are not, it's a different ball game whether people are ready to pay or not. Well, that's up to you. You want to believe it or not. But according to me and the way I am seeing things, at least in Bombay and other developed cities, people are ready to pay fees, but for a value, for professionalism. Third, media is playing a very important role. Media is educating the public. At the same time, it is also confusing public with too much of information. So who will put that all information in perspective and give the advice to the client? And fourth, if somebody wants to ask, are clients ready to pay the fees? First ask yourself, are you ready to charge your client? It's a mental block. Before asking, are clients ready to pay the fees? Ask yourself, are you ready to charge a fee to your client? With these 4 points, I think there is a case for financial planning in India, and the time is now. Thank you.
After we cover the session, maybe we can take your questions, sir?
It's just that we have 30 minutes. We have 7 to 8. Yeah.
My next question would be to Mr. Bhatt. What are the key success factors in setting up fee-based practice?
This I require Sadiq to take. I'll take the next one because he has explained how to charge now. Let him come out with how to take up with the
Okay.
I love to hear from the masses how he is getting charged, how he is charging it. So what is the? I would like your honest this thing, Sadiq, because I am as a financial planner. I have already told you that I am not able to do it in South right now.
Okay.
There are certain blocks which I am trying to break the ice right now. I would like to hear from you, in fact, with all other my friends, how you are charging, what is your charging model, and how successful you are so far.
Sure. Okay, I take it up. So basically, see, there are various models to charge a fee. Okay, it can be a fee only. It's called as retainership model, where you say, okay, this is the